Hello again, and welcome to Module 3. I hope you're enjoying the course so far and finding it to be helpful. In this module, we start reviewing the 7-step process to help you choose and implement the right AI marketing tools to meet your goals and objectives. This step-by-step process will help you create an action plan tailored for your unique business. Here's what it covers. From identifying your pain points to choosing the right AI tools, setting up your tools, and measuring success. Over the next few modules, I'll review these steps with you in detail. And remember to download the companion workbook included with this course. For most of the steps, I'll reference specific activities from this workbook that you can complete on your own to help you create your action plan. Time for step 1, and I'm betting this first step will be pretty easy for most of you. Identify pain points. Think about the areas where you could use more help or speed things up in your marketing process. I can probably guess the first area, content creation. Number 1, it takes too long. Number 2, maybe it lacks that SEO strategy that you need. Remember what I said before about AI search and how that's changing SEO? Important. Doesn't scale like you need it to. What about social media? This is another area that takes way too much time, which could result in inconsistent posting, low followers. It's a very manual writing and posting process, and oftentimes you're short on time and thus short on ideas. So for this first step, you can refer to page 7 in the workbook for the activity to help you complete this. You're going to list 3 marketing challenges that your small business faces. How might AI help you solve these? Which areas do you want to improve first? So give some thought to this process because it's going to help you decide which tool category to start with. Step 2 is to identify your marketing goals. These marketing goals are important because they're going to provide a clear roadmap for success and ensure that your efforts for AI are aligned with your broader business objectives. So without defining specific goals, it's challenging to measure your progress or to determine the effectiveness of your AI marketing tactics. So what do you want to achieve? Some common goals for small businesses include increasing website traffic, boosting social media engagement, generating more leads or sales, improving customer retention, or all of the above, of course. So head over to page 8 in the workbook for help with establishing these marketing goals. The more specific you can make your goals, the better. Next up, in step 3, it's time to evaluate your current marketing process. This is where you want to look at the marketing tools you're currently using, if any. Which manual tasks take up the most time? Are there areas where you lack data or customer information? How effective are your current tools in meeting your marketing goals? Do your existing processes allow for personalization or targeting specific customer segments? Are there any gaps in the automation that could streamline your workflow? In this activity on page 9 of your workbook, you can create a simple table to assess your current process, looking at the strengths, weaknesses, and potential areas of improvement with AI. So that's it for Module 3. Feel free to work on the 3 activities we just discussed before moving on to Module 4, where our focus turns to choosing the right AI marketing tools. Welcome to Module 4, which brings us to step 4 in the overall process. In this step, we dig into the best practices for selecting the right AI tools for your specific needs as a small business owner, a solo owner, a consultant, a coach, a marketer. Let's face it, we're all marketers of our own products and services, right? That's probably why you're here. So let's get to it. Students will often ask me, how do I go about selecting tools from so many out there? Well, this process I'm going to share with you is the same process I use when researching AI marketing tools for my educational videos, articles, and courses. For example, for this course, I reviewed dozens of tools and narrowed it down to the ones that appear to be a better fit for small businesses and solo owners. With that in mind, please know that I'm not endorsing, sponsoring, or pushing any of these tools. The material I present here is for educational and informational purposes. My goal is to highlight AI features that I think would be helpful for your business as you begin to integrate AI into your overall marketing process. So, what key features should you look for in an AI marketing tool? Well, it has to be easy to learn and easy to use. Does it have a user-friendly interface for non-technical users? You should find the platform fairly easy to navigate, with a minimal learning curve, even if you have limited experience with technology. My rule of thumb is you should be able to watch 1 or 2 short video tutorials and be fairly comfortable using the platform. An example of an AI content tool that is very simple to use is Writer. You can see how easy the interface is on the left side here. You input the key points, select the tone or voice, and the type of project, and you're off and running. Another thing I really like about Writer is it will analyze a sample of your writing and mirror your tone and your brand voice. This helps generate more consistent content that's unique to your brand, and that's important for connecting with your audience. Next up is price. Is it affordable for a small business budget? When looking at price, be sure to research any hidden costs like setup fees, additional user licenses, or premium features. You probably know this, but most AI tools run on allocated minutes of generative AI usage. So very quickly, you'll get a sense for how many minutes per month you may need as you start working with a tool consistently. And keep in mind, most tools will count regeneration cycles as part of your usage allocation. But as you become more proficient with the AI generation, you'll need fewer regeneration cycles. Of course, if you need to, you can upgrade to an unlimited plan for most tools. Let's look at some pricing examples. Buffer is an AI social media tool I mentioned earlier. They're very reasonable for solo owners and even have a free forever plan. Whichever tool you select, I always recommend that you start with the free trial and spend enough time working with the AI tool to know if it's a good fit before you pay that annual upgrade. In fact, you might even go month to month until you're absolutely sure. You'll probably end up with 2 or 3 favorites. Many AI marketing tools will have plans specifically for solo owners, like this one from SocialBee. They offer a $24 plan for solopreneurs and businesses just starting out. At the time of this recording, Blaze has a creator pricing package at $34. Here's Descript's pricing plans. The hobbyist plan is probably too limited for long-term use. I started on the hobbyist plan and needed to upgrade. I'm now on the creator plan and haven't had any issues with limitations, producing about 1 YouTube video a week and lots of course content, even using an AI avatar for a short video. If you'd like to see an example of an AI avatar video I created with Descript, you can find it on my YouTube channel at aimarketingcourse. By the way, here's the pricing plan for Writer. Very affordable to get started, and this is for month to month. Always double check the pricing because most of the time it will default to yearly or annual pricing, and you need to switch it to monthly pricing to see what that monthly fee will be. But overall, this gives you a good sense for what the pricing is like on the AI tools that cater to small businesses. Another super important consideration is support and training. Does the platform offer tutorials or customer support? Look for options such as both a live chat feature and AI help, email assistance, and video tutorials. I know for me personally, When I can't figure out how to do something in one of my tools, I use the AI chatbot constantly to ask questions on how to do something specifically in the platform. This shows the help bot on Descript, where up here I asked, how do I add text to the screen? And then it instantly gives me step-by-step instructions. I find it to be really quick and generally pretty accurate. Saves you the time of looking for a help article or jumping over to YouTube to find a tutorial. And speaking of tutorials, they're really helpful when getting started with a new tool. Blaze has a nice collection of tutorials right on the website. So look for that when you're looking at new tools. A lot of them now offer pretty expansive educational sections, including tutorials. Social Bee, they actually offer live webinars, so you can ask questions in real time if that's how you prefer to learn. And then some even offer an online community that you can join, like Surfer SEO. They also have a YouTube channel with tutorials and free live training. So as you can see, there's no shortage of educational resources when it comes to starting a new AI tool. I think this is something the industry is doing really well. Next up, integrations. Can the tool integrate with your existing platforms or other marketing tools? Most AI tools will provide a section on their website about integrations. This is another AI-powered social media tool, and it has an impressive list of integrations. This page actually scrolls down to show close to 30 different platforms that it integrates with. WriteSonic is a content generation tool that I mentioned earlier. It has a whole section about explaining about how it integrates with other marketing tools. And GetResponse is a marketing tool that uses AI for email campaigns and course generation. It has an extensive list of integrations that you can easily browse on their website. So this may not be something that you need right now, but it's nice to know that you can link to other platforms if you need to in the future. Just something to keep in mind. Time for the fun stuff. On page 11 in the workbook, this activity asks you to research 2 to 3 AI marketing tools. You can choose from tools I've shown here during the class or from the longer list provided in the workbook on pages 4, 5, and 6. Or the more detailed list of tools you can find on my website I've mentioned before, where there's additional categories. And of course, if you have AI tools you've discovered on your own that you want to dig into and research in more detail, go for it. I want you to make the most of this process so you can come out of this class ready to hit the ground running with your new AI tools. So that's it for this module. I'll see you soon in Module 5 to talk about implementation.